Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Breaking Stereotypes, Bridging Gender Divides in the Black Community. I'm Orion Steele, and I'm honored to be your host for this important discussion. Today, we will delve into a topic that is both crucial and complex: the gender dynamics within the Black community. The Black community has a rich and diverse history marked by resilience, strength, and determination. However, within this community, there exists unique gender dynamics and challenges that deserve our attention and understanding. So tonight, we aim to shed light on these dynamics, explore their historical roots, and discuss the ways in which they impact the lives of black men and women. From historical events such as slavery and the civil rights movement to contemporary influences, we will navigate through the complex tapestry of factors that have contributed to shaping gender roles and perceptions within the black community. But this isn't just a journey into the past. We will also look towards the future, examining inspiring stories of individuals who have broken the stereotypes and blazed trails. We will discuss the importance of unity and collaboration in overcoming gender divides, and we'll introduce you to community initiatives actively working towards a more equitable future. So whether you're a member of the black community or someone seeking to better understand these issues, together we can work towards breaking down barriers and building a more inclusive and equitable society. Before we dive deeper into our discussion tonight, it's essential to underscore why addressing these gender dynamics within the black community is not just important, but crucial for fostering unity and progress. Unity has always been a cornerstone of the black community's strength. From civil rights movements to cultural revolutions, black individuals have come together to advocate for change, justice, and equality. However, the full potential of unity can only be realized when all voices, regardless of gender, are heard and valued. By discussing and addressing these gender dynamics, we aim to create a space where everyone's experiences and challenges are acknowledged and validated. This inclusivity strengthens the bond within our community, allowing us to work together more effectively toward common goals. Furthermore, progress is impossible without equality. When we break down the barriers that limit the opportunities and potential of black men and women, we unlock a wellspring of talent, creativity, and innovation that can drive progress not just within our community, but for society as a whole. Let's keep in mind that our conversation isn't just about highlighting problems. It's about finding solutions and inspiring change. Together we can break stereotypes, challenge norms, and build a brighter future where unity and progress go hand in hand. To truly understand the gender dynamics within the black community, we must first delve into historical factors that have profoundly shaped gender roles and perceptions. History has left an indelible mark on our community, and it's crucial to acknowledge how it has influenced the way we perceive and interact with one another. Our stories begin with the dark chapters of slavery, where black men and women were subjected to unimaginable hardships. During this painful period, gender roles within the community were often prescribed by the oppressive system, with black women and men facing distinct forms of discrimination. The abolition of slavery brought about the hope of change, yet it also introduced new challenges. We saw the emergence of distinct gender roles and expectations as black families struggled to rebuild their lives in a post-slavery society. The civil rights movement marked a pivotal moment in history, uniting black men and women in a fight for equal rights. However, even within this movement, gender disparities persisted, and black women often faced double discrimination. These historical forces, among others, have deeply embedded certain gender norms and perceptions within our community. Understanding this history is essential as we work towards dismantling these barriers and striving for a greater gender equality. So as we continue our journey through tonight's discussion, we'll further explore the impact of these historical factors on our present-day experiences. By acknowledging the past, we can better navigate the road ahead and foster a community where every individual, regardless of gender, is empowered to reach their full potential. Let's dive deeper into the impact of slavery, civil rights movements, and cultural influence on the intricate gender dynamics within the black community. These pivotal historical events and cultural elements have played a significant role in shaping how black men and women interact and are perceived today. The legacy of slavery continues to cast a long shadow over our community. During this horrific era, black men and women faced not only the brutal physical and emotional toll of bondage, but also the imposition of rigid gender roles. These roles were often defined by the oppressive systems that sought to dehumanize and control black individuals. Slavery perpetuated stereotypes that are still in effect today. Black women, for instance, were often seen as mammies or Jezebels, perpetuating harmful ideas about their sexuality and roles within the family and society. Fast forward to civil rights movements, which were pivotal moments in our history. And while these moments brought about positive change, they also highlighted some of the gender disparities within our community. Black women played critical roles in these movements, yet their contributions were often overshadowed and downplayed. Cultural influences have also played a substantial part of shaping our perceptions. Media, for example, has portrayed certain stereotypes of black men and women that continue to affect how we are seen and see ourselves. It is important to acknowledge that these historical events and cultural influences are not static. They continue to evolve and shape our community's gender dynamics. And recognizing their impact is the first step towards challenging and changing these perceptions. Now let's delve into the concept of intersectionality and how it applies to the experiences of black individuals. Intersectionality is a vital framework that helps us understand that our identities aren't singular but complex, and they intersect in unique ways, leading to distinct experiences and challenges. For black individuals, intersectionality means recognizing that our experiences are shaped not only by our race, but also by our gender, socioeconomic status, sexual orientation, and more. It's the recognition that each of us occupies multiple positions within society. When we talk about gender dynamics within the black community, intersectionality highlights that black men and women may face different forms of discrimination and privilege based on their gender. These experiences are layered on top of the racial discrimination we collectively endure. So consider, for instance, the experience of a black woman who may not only face racial bias, but also gender bias, and often encounter stereotypes that are unique to them. This intersection of race and gender profoundly influences their lives. Likewise, black men experience their own set of gender-related challenges and stereotypes, and understanding these intersections is crucial to fostering empathy, solidarity, and a deeper understanding of the unique struggles faced by black individuals. Intersectionality is not about dividing us, but recognizing the complexity of our identities and experiences. By embracing this concept, we can work together to address the distinct challenges faced by different members of our community and build bridges of understanding. Now let's take a closer look at how factors like race, gender, and socioeconomic status intersect with the black community, creating a tapestry of unique challenges and opportunities for individuals. It's important to recognize that each of us bring a multifaceted identity to the table. Our race, gender, and socioeconomic status intersect in intricate ways that profoundly influence our experiences and shape our life trajectories. Now let's turn our attention to the examination of common stereotypes and expectations that are often placed on black men and women. Stereotypes can be powerful and harmful, shaping how we perceive ourselves and how others perceive us. Throughout history, black men and women have had to contend with a multitude of stereotypes. These stereotypes often stem from limited or biased portrayals in media, cultural narratives, and societal biases. For black men, some common stereotypes include being perceived as threats or aggressors, which can lead to racial profiling and unfair treatment. These stereotypes can limit opportunities and create a hostile environment. Black women often face stereotypes such as strong black woman or angry black woman. These stereotypes can lead to expectations that they should be resilient and self-sacrificing, which can be emotionally taxing and limit their freedoms to express vulnerability. It's essential to recognize that these stereotypes not only affect our self-esteem, but also influence how we interact with each other. They can create division and misunderstandings within our community, preventing us from fully supporting and empowering one another. As we examine these stereotypes, let's remember that they are not reflective of the diverse and vibrant reality within the black community. We are individuals with unique strengths, aspirations, and experiences that go far beyond these narrow stereotypes. Our goal is to challenge these stereotypes, dismantle expectations, and create a community where black men and women are free to be their authentic selves without judgment or prejudice. Let's delve into how these stereotypes affect self-esteem, relationships, and opportunities for both genders. Stereotypes, as we discussed, have far-reaching consequences that impact every aspect of our lives. One of the most significant stereotypes affect us by eroding our self-esteem. One of the most significant ways stereotypes affect us is by eroding our self-esteem. When black men and women are consistently subjected to negative stereotypes, it can lead to a sense of self-doubt and internalized racism. Imagine the toll it takes when black boys grow up hearing that they are more likely to end up in prison than in college, or when black girls are bombarded with messages that their natural hair is unprofessional. These stereotypes can chip away at our self-worth. Beyond self-esteem, stereotypes also impact our relationships. They can create divisions and misunderstandings between black men and women. For instance, the strong black woman stereotype may lead to unrealistic expectations, making it difficult for women to ask for help or seek emotional support. Moreover, stereotypes can affect our opportunities. They can lead to discrimination in employment, education, and healthcare. Black individuals may find themselves facing bias and prejudice at every turn, limiting their chances for advancement. It's essential to acknowledge that these stereotypes are not only harmful, but also baseless. They do not define us or our potential. Each of us is capable of achieving greatness regardless of the limitations society may attempt to place upon us. As we confront these challenges, it's important to remember that we are not alone. We can support each other in breaking free from the constraints of these stereotypes, fostering a community where black men and women can thrive and reach their full potential. Now let's shift our focus toward showcasing inspiring stories and examples of black individuals who have boldly challenged gender norms and achieved remarkable success. These stories not only serve as a source of inspiration, but also demonstrate the potential for change within our community. First, let's celebrate the achievements of individuals who have defied expectations and blazed their own trails. Consider figures like Shirley Chisholm, the first black woman elected to the United States Congress. These trailblazers have shattered glass ceilings, proving that black individuals can excel in leadership roles regardless of gender. Furthermore, within our community, we have countless unsung heroes whose stories are equally inspiring. Think of black fathers who are actively involved in their children's lives, challenging the stereotypes about absent fathers, or black women who have excelled in STEM fields, defying expectations that they don't belong there. These stories serve as powerful reminders that we have the ability to challenge and change the narrative surrounding gender norms in our community. They show us that success knows no gender and our potential is limited when we pursue our passions and dreams. By highlighting these achievements, we hope to inspire all members of the black community to break free from limiting stereotypes and pursue their goals with confidence and determination. Now let's discuss the importance of breaking barriers and empowering the next generation within the black community. Building upon the inspiring stories we've explored, it's crucial to understand how these efforts can create lasting change and open doors for future generations. Breaking barriers is not just about individual success. It's about dismantling the obstacles that have historically limited opportunities for black men and women. When we challenge these stereotypes and defy expectations, we pave the way for others to do the same. Think about the impact of figures like Martin Luther King, who fought tirelessly for civil rights, or Serena Williams, who has shattered records in the world of tennis. Their achievements not only advanced their own careers, but also inspired countless others to dream big. Empowering the next generation is a responsibility we all share. By providing mentorship, guidance, and support, we can help young black individuals recognize their potential and encourage them to pursue their passions without the burden of stereotypes. It's essential to create inclusive spaces where the voices and perspectives of black youth are heard and valued. When we engage in open dialogue, we can better understand their unique challenges and aspirations. The next generation holds the promise of progress. When we invest in their education, well-being, and self-confidence, we ensure that they have the tools and mindset to continue breaking barriers and achieving success. Now let's emphasize the pressing need for unity and collaboration within the black community to overcome gender divides. In our collective journey towards progress, unity and collaboration are the cornerstones upon which we can build a stronger, more equitable future. Unity is our strength. When we stand together as one community, we can more effectively address the unique challenges faced by the black man and woman. It's through unity that we can dismantle stereotypes and break down the barriers that divide us. Collaboration is equally vital. By working together, we can leverage our collective talents, experiences, and resources to create lasting change. Black men and women have shared an interest in achieving equality, and it's only by joining forces that we can overcome gender divides. Consider the civil rights movements of the past. They succeeded because individuals from diverse backgrounds, genders, and ages came together with a common goal to fight for justice and equality. Today, we can draw inspiration from their collaboration. Furthermore, collaboration allows us to create spaces for open dialogue and understanding. By listening to each other's experiences, we can develop empathy and a support system that transcends gender divide. It's essential to recognize that the battle for gender equality is not a competition between black men and women. Instead, it's a shared journey towards more inclusive and equitable community where everyone can thrive. Now let's discuss the practical ways to foster understanding, empathy, and support between black men and women within our community. Building these bridges is essential for breaking down gender divides and nurturing strong relationships. 1. Open dialogue. Communication is key. We must create spaces where black men and women can engage in open, honest, and respectful conversations about their experiences, challenges, and aspirations. This dialogue fosters understanding and empathy. 2. Educational initiatives. School, community centers, and organizations can play a vital role by implementing educational initiatives that promote gender equality and diversity. These programs can teach young individuals about the importance of mutual respect and collaboration. 3. Mentorship and role models. Encourage mentorship between black men and women. This can provide guidance, support, and a positive influence on younger generations. Visibility of successful role models can also inspire others to challenge norms and stereotypes. 4. Community events. Organize community events that celebrate the achievements and contributions of black men and women. These events can provide opportunities for networking, sharing stories, and strengthening bonds. 5. Support groups. Establish support groups where individuals can discuss gender-related challenges and seek guidance from peers who have faced similar experiences. These groups can offer emotional support and empowerment. 6. Advocacy for policy change. Advocate for policies that promote gender equality within institutions, workplaces, and organizations. By addressing systemic inequalities, we can create environments that are more inclusive and equitable. 7. Celebrate achievements. Recognize and celebrate the achievements of black men and women within the community. Highlighting their success can inspire others and reinforce the idea that everyone has the potential to excel. Number 8. Challenge stereotypes together. Whenever stereotypes or bias arise, both black men and women can work together to challenge and correct them. By correcting misconceptions and educating others, we can break down harmful narratives. By implementing these strategies and fostering understanding, empathy, and support between black men and women, we can create a more harmonious and equitable community where everyone can thrive. As we conclude our discussion on breaking stereotypes and bridging gender divides in the black community, let's recap some of the key takeaways from our show tonight. 1 is historical impact. We explored how historical events such as slavery and the civil rights movement have deeply influenced gender roles and perceptions within the black community. 2, intersectionality. We discussed the concept of intersectionality and how factors like race, gender, and socioeconomic status intersect to create unique challenges and opportunities for individuals. Stereotypes. We examined the harmful stereotypes and expectations placed on black men and women, recognized their detrimental effects on self-esteem, relationships, and opportunities. 4. Inspiration. We showcase inspiring stories of black individuals who defy gender norms and achieve remarkable success, illustrating the potential for change within our community. 5. Breaking barriers. We emphasize the importance of breaking barriers and empowering the next generation, recognizing that unity and collaborations are essential for progress. Unity and collaboration. We highlighted the need for unity and collaboration within the black community to overcome gender divides and promote understanding, empathy, and support. 7. Practical steps. We discussed practical ways to foster understanding and empathy between black men and women, such as open dialogue, educational initiatives, mentorship, and advocacy for policy change. 8. Celebration of achievements. We emphasize the importance of celebrating the achievements of black individuals. We emphasize celebrations of achievement. 8. Celebrations of achievement. We emphasize the importance of celebrating the achievements of black individuals within the community and challenging stereotypes together. Before we wrap up our show, I want to take a moment to express my gratitude to the audience for your participation and interest in this important topic. Your engagement and willingness to join this conversation are invaluable, as it's through collective awareness and action that we can drive meaningful change. It's your dedication that fuels the momentum towards a future where gender divides are replaced with shared understanding, empathy, and empowerment. As we conclude our discussion tonight, let's remember that this is just the beginning of a much needed conversation. It's a conversation that should continue in our homes, our communities, and our workplaces as we strive to create a more inclusive and equitable world for all. I encourage you to carry the insights gained here into your daily lives, to challenge stereotypes, to support one another, and to work towards positive change. Together, we have the power to make a difference. Once again, thank you for your presence, your passion, and your commitment to breaking stereotypes and bridging divides within the Black community. I look forward to continuing this journey of understanding and unity with you. Good night, and let's continue working towards a future where every Black individual can thrive regardless of gender.